Hello and welcome back. Here we are, back at the home of the Ghost Owl, back for episode 3, back for more Star Wars The Old Republic, Legacy of the Sith, leveling our Imperial Agent Sniper from level 1 to 10. And we have just completed a mission where we had to blow up essentially a valve from a rival clan, and we're now on our way back to talk to Carol's Jarvis and essentially complete that mission. Okay, into the story area we go. And there's Carol's Jarvis up ahead.
You'll get the gory details after I report to Nemro. Figure you can wait that long?
Looks like I'll have to. But you don't get...
Blade, nice you decided to come by, but I was just telling Carol's I can't stay. I know you understand.
That girl's a handful. But she's good at what she does, I'll give her that.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Anyways, I'm glad you're here. Those explosions in the rust yards, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I took out Father's mining operations. I heard they were giving you trouble.
I thought you might have something to do with it. Good work, Blade. Good work. I like a person who takes initiative. With Fathra's mines broke down, we can increase production. Fathra will want revenge, of course, but we'll be ready. Look, I have something for you. You'll like it. I'll send it to your room. You done good work for us. You deserve more than credits. Which reminds me, how long are you staying on Hutta?
Not much longer, if everything goes right.
Well, if you're still around in a few weeks, I'd like you to meet my sons. They'll be home from their trading expedition. I think you'd get along. Think about it is all I'm saying. Now get going. I'm sure you have other business to take care of.
Okay, there we go. We've got to claim Carol's reward. And we can now put our clothes back on, having come out of our disguise. So back to our suite that we have in Nemro's Palace. We actually have ourselves a nice suite, which is over this way. Very nice room, but the door seems to be always open. There we go.
Come on, Muti, we don't have time to waste here. Too late. Hey there, you must be the Blade.
So we can see dark side straight for this one, so that's what we're
You
going
made
for.
a mistake coming in here. You're not leaving this place alive.
You think? Let's find out. Get your guns out, folks.
And we'll have some cover here, and 1, and 2, and we'll snipe this one, and we'll finish off this one. Did I have to run for cover there? Probably not, but, you know, it kind of gives you the feel for it, so that's fine. Right, claim Carol's reward is this bit here. And we got ourselves a nice gangster's knife, there you go, and accept. And we can, there you go, put that in our knife slot. And now we need to use the holo terminal.
I understand Nemro Shvash gas production is back on schedule, Agent. Excellent work. Keep it up and Darth Jadis may loosen his grip on operations. However, I'm afraid unforeseen circumstances have caused a problem.
What kind of problem?
3 days ago, Carol's Jarvis's sons encountered a Sith apprentice in Imperial space. A dispute broke out. One son died and the other was crippled. When Carol's hears that a Sith slaughtered his child, his sympathy for the Empire will evaporate. We can no longer use him to get to Nemro.
Can we keep him from finding out?
No. Carol's is close to his sons, and the circumstances of the encounter aren't exactly secret. He'll learn sooner or later. Now, I have a plan to solve our present dilemma, but first we need Carol's out of the way.
I'll handle it.
I'm sending you an interference program on a computer spike. Go to Carol's suites in the palace. Activate the spike to black out his security monitors. You'll be able to eliminate Carol's and his bodyguards without being seen. When Nemro's people investigate, they'll recognize the jamming program as Republic technology.
Let's hear some more.
Tothlishan, Nemro's Twi'lek advisor, already expects Father to seek revenge for the destruction of his mines. Our job is to show that the Republic helped Father kill Carol's. Once Carol's is gone, speak to Tothlishan about his suspicions. As Carol's friend, you'll promise to do whatever it takes to find the assassins.
Time to get to work.
For now, get to Carol's suites and use the computer spike. We'll discuss more once Carol's is eliminated and Tothlishan's suspicions have been aroused. Keep her out.
Okay, we've got ourselves another top as well, and we are level 7. There we go. Levels, and we got ourselves 2 new abilities there. So we've got a suppressive fire. So suppressive fire, that is an AoE attack, and then we've got corrosive dart. So that's a dot. So I want that, like that, there, and then like this. Okay. Slicing Carol's security terminal. Defeat the bodyguards. Bodyguards are defeated. Let's make sure that we're full health when we go in after Carol's. There we go.
What's going on here? You thought you'd just go and switch sides? Damn you!
That's the way it is. End of the road, Carol's.
You think you're the first piece of scum who's tried to kill me? I was fighting thugs in Jaguna streets when I was half your age. I can handle you.
Make sure that we use our that dart's running out. Let's fire another grenade. And there he goes. And recuperate. Get our health back, and now we can run to speak to Tothlishan.
Piti do tenyago kakajujo, da biska ku paliya.
Tiliska Janagawani, Chikospa, Inikudade. Dun Shanti Jawa, Joto Gewanga Joska.
Chakita huta. Kunta chuta. Kasuyali kulira. Kanki kung.
What are you talking about? Carol's is dead?
Manchi do ti puna puna. Kabog nuni slemo. Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka. Piti do tenyago kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya.
I'll do whatever it takes to bring the killers to justice.
Mana matota jispa micho. Pliska taka, yayoska ukle yuga chesko pukuta. Yinga kijita, nimni tanuv, alelo kwekuta. Kunta chuta, kasuyali kulira, kanki kung. Oka kiza spida perupa, kadwa shiniko higa danulia.
I'll look into it. Might take some time.
Patoga wata kiko uba kiriwata buki donko. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
Okay, there we go. So as you can see, taking some time, only level 7. It is what is actually slowing us down is the voice acting. But you know, as I said, it's important. It's part of the story. So you know, I don't have any problem with that at all.
So, this is where you've been hiding. Nice. Is the blood on the floor fresh, or did that come with the room?
Why do people keep breaking into my room?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I thought it would be nice to talk privately. You've been all over town racking up quite a body count. And I know what you did to Carol's. You're after something bigger than Emerald. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure why. But I want in on it.
You just made your last mistake, Kalia.
I think I've got a few mistakes left in me. Too bad you don't want to be a part of them.
Hold a moment, Agent. Violence may not be necessary.
What's this now?
We know who you are, Kaleo Janus, and we are willing to offer you a deal. I am Keeper. I represent Imperial Intelligence, as does my operative. We are aware of your activities on Ratatak, Ord Mantell, and Brental's 4, as well as your affiliations. Your skills could prove useful, and we are willing to offer you a place in our ranks. You would become a very well-paid servant of the Empire.
I've heard worse propositions. What do you think, Agent? You want me on your side?
I don't see why not. Sounds like fun to me.
I was looking to trade up anyway. And I'm guessing I can ride you a ways before you break. Count me in. But call me a servant of the Empire again, and I'll bust your face.
Charming. We'll discuss the details later. As for you, Agent, Tarthalion is convinced that Fathra the Hutt is a major threat to business. Well done. Now we must bring Tarthalion proof that Fathra has support from the Republic. The first step is to obtain a holodisk from Fathra's palace. The disk contains holo recordings of all Fathra's dealings. The Hutt is too paranoid for his own good. You'll have to break into his archives to get it.
It'll mean lifting security codes off the palace overseers. Like you said, paranoid Hutt.
Noted. Once you reach the archives, use this computer spike on the holodisk. It will be altered to show Fathra meeting with Republic officers. Then bring the forgery to Tarthalion.
Forging evidence is risky business, Keeper.
We have decided that the risk is acceptable. Tarthalion, convinced that his enemies are allied with the Galactic Republic, have no doubt. He will turn to us for help. We are in the endgame. Kalia will accompany you on this mission and will act under your command.
Last time I went to Fathra's palace, I had so many adrenals in my system I was coming down for a week. This should be entertaining. Rise and shine.
Okay, there we go. And so we've got a new rifle, a whole bunch of stuff, dark side points as well, and we get to select a customization because we now have a companion. Calio is now our companion. So if we press Control left click, we can see that's what she'll look like on that one. That's that one, and that's that one. So I think we'll go with this one here. Okay, there we go. And the customization has been put in. And then if we go to our own character, we can change the rifle for the better rifle. There we go. Right now we need to acquire the access codes. Okay. So as you can see, we're almost level 8. Almost level 8. We'll definitely be level 8 for the end of this episode, and well into it, I would suspect. You can see now Callio is following us, and here you have the ability to change the current role. Right now I have Callio set as a healer, and I do recommend that you do set your companion as a healer while doing the story solo.
Reach your destination. All vehicles leave on time.
Okay, where are we going? Right, we're going to Fathra's Palace, so we do need to go to here.
Move along.
Okay, well on our way now, well on our way. So, you know, there is a few different bits with the character creation and stuff with the Legacy of the Sith expansion, and of course there's a lot more sort of advanced specializations and things that you can do now, but by and large this is all pretty much the same. Okay, and now we need to continue on to Fathra's Palace to get those access codes. There you go. It's up this way again. Plenty of players around. It feels busy. You know, it feels busy. Which can only be a good thing, right? Now, I'm just going to go and kill a couple of guys here. And the reason is... I think there's going to be a bonus here. Need to get my rotation sorted. And we get to level 8 with that. But no, there's no bonus for extra kills. Okay, so it's just run straight through and get the access codes. What I was doing is sometimes you don't get your bonus until you kill the first guy. So I was thinking, okay, let's kill a guy and see if we get a bonus for killing extra guys. But not this time. So now we're coming up the ramp up to the top. We're trying to get into Fathra's Palace. Fathra's Palace at the top here. We'll go up on the right. I can already see there's another person that's killed the guards, so that just makes it quicker and easier for us. So that's another Imperial agent. And in we go. And then we've got a bunch of bodyguards here who are just standing at the entrance. No problem for us, though, as we come through here. And that should... Oh, there's a green item off that one. So we'll take that. That's some improved boots. And what we can see here is actually a lore object there dotted all around. If you click on it, it will then add it to your encyclopedia. We did pick up some extra boots and we can wear them. So let's equip those boots. And what we can see here is there are these like camera objects. So we can disable those, and there, if you disable 5, that's the bonus. So they were flashing. That's what gave me the idea that there was actually something here. Not everybody spots them, but it's always worth looking around for these sort of glowing blue objects, because it definitely means something, whether it's a lore object or whether it's a bonus mission or something. Okay, so we've got one more of those to do, and that will be those done, and that will be a nice little bonus. There you go, and that's a nice chunk of XP there as a bonus, so happy with that. We still need some access codes, however. Okay, where's one access code at least? Look at loads of people around. Look, absolutely loads of people around. Still need another access code, unfortunately. So we've got to wait for the respawns. But while we're here, there's a medical droid. Lots of medical droids, normally all over the place. Good thing with medical droids is not only can you buy stuff from there, but you can sell your junk. And there's actually a button to sell junk. So just waiting for a respawn now for the access code. Maybe he'll have one.
Alright, make me look good.
Okay, and he's down, and yes. Yeah, he had an access code as well. Fantastic. But these guys respawned. What timing? What timing? Let's use our suppressive fire. Unfortunately, they walked out of the area of effect. That was timing. He just literally came towards us and walked out the area effect of the suppressive fire, but that's fine. So we've made it through. And you can see there that we're barely losing any health now because we are getting those heals from Calio. Right, now let's go down to level 2. So the button on the elevator does flash blue, and then you right click it and it tells you which level you need to be on. Okay, fighting our way through here. Lots more fighting, as you can see, a bit longer as well in terms of the quest. We want to go this way. It's worth checking the map. Let's go straight to suppressive fire. So you can see there, suppressive fire can do a lot of damage. The problem is people do walk through it. And once they're out of it, of course, you're not doing that same amount of damage. There's the green area, so we're now moving into the Imperial Agent area as we come through, and we can see this here is glowing. Hello.
Malam biamgin, hamgam nea be kabraka. Manala yang perlu, amka kalami naya kira nubua.
Hello, Non. What brings you down here? Father finally ordered you to check out the shooting?
Nulilak apa jam kamgram, amka nem nang nemua inuk. Kali ruma, mereka baka lebik ruma.
I like that about you, Non. You only bet on a sure thing.
Naya memgem kaligam, gegwa nam karek naya memak.
No need for formality, really. Just Blade is fine.
Agaka memek pem namak, kimi gamkap kalak.
Non wanted me for himself when I got to Hutta. He couldn't afford me.
Laporam amka, mamni nikag, nagnaya mamni kamgram.
While we're making promises, I'll try not to step on your corpse.
Naya memgem kaligam, gegwa nam karek naya memak.
I knew coming here would be a good time.
We'll get him, and there we go. So it's worth noting as well, the whole thing about being in cover, the reason I have it on button 1 is that many of the abilities you have to be in cover. So for example, this ability here at the end can only be used from cover, and so it will tell you when that is the case.
That's it then. Better hope your boss knows how to make a convincing forgery. Of course. There's going to be a bloodbath once Nemro and Talthagen see what's on the disc.
How do you know what's on the holodisk?
All I know is what your keeper told us. But I'm not stupid. If that disc really names all of Fathra's business partners, it probably identifies half the people in Jaguna. Merchants, gangsters, debtors, the usual scum. When Nemro gets a hold of it, he'll want revenge on anyone who dared to go to Fathra behind his back. There'll be bodies clogging the gutters for weeks.
What are you up to, Khalil? I wouldn't think you'd care what Nemro does.
I don't, but I thought you might.
So sometimes when you make choices, you can get your companion to approve or disapprove of you. If they approve of you, the more that they approve, the kind of their level goes up and they become a bit more powerful.
Recording miraculously survived the damage. So, we deliver Keeper's forgery without the real data. Nemro doesn't get his revenge spree. The risk is that Tophagen figures out you erased the good stuff.
I'm not endangering the mission to protect the lowlives of Hutter.
Aw, aren't we dedicated? I knew I'd learn something about you on this mission. Now let's get that thing to Tophagen and see what happens.
So there you go, the important thing there, ensuring that we choose the dark side choice. But you'll also end up getting gifts as well that you can give to your companions to improve their rating with you, which is important. And certainly as you go on, you'll get more companions as well, so you'll have more. You can only run with one, but you will have more to choose from as you go through. Okay, how are we doing in terms of our episode? Right, it's coming this way, back into the main area, so we're looking to get out of here now, so we're complete in this area. So that took us to 8.5, and we've still got the quest to turn in, which is good. And we'll just look to see what shortcuts we've got that we can take. We know we want to come over this way. So we should be able to jump down here without too many problems. Okay.
Rise and shine.
Getting the old suppressive fire down there, that just helped us kill off that secondary guy. He was just a bit close, and I wanted to make sure that we killed him as quickly as we can. And let's deal with this guy. So you could see there that he was charging up an ability, and it was in a sort of a cone shape, and we wanted to make sure that we were outside that cone. We missed on that shot. Does happen, you know, sometimes you miss your shots, and there is stats that help you and ensure that you don't miss things. So that's just something that as you get through with your character, with your details of damage and all that sort of thing, is to sort of learn a bit more about the stats and things that you have. Right, so here we go, and we're going back to Nemro's palace. The all-important taxi service. So not bad. So you can see level 8. We've got ourselves 6 different abilities there, plus a recuperation ability. You know, in level 8, well, level 7 there, we managed to get our first companion as well. Okay, so let's run inside.
Getting good.
Let's go find our boy, Toth Lezen. So you can see green in this area, that's where we're going.
You and me, we're getting good.
And the thing is, with your companions as well, you can actually form proper relationships. So, for example, you can actually have a full-on relationship with your companion as well,
Hello,
depending
television.
on the
The
things
Red
you
Blade
say.
claims to have something to show you.
Manchi do ti puna puna. Kabuk nuni slemo. Mokili mo clunky. Nik mi chawa welmo.
You better be paying well, Tatheljan. I went through a lot to get this disc.
Poya tuka changa goptula do bata wana wanki. Pliska taka, yayoska ukle yuga chesko pukuta.
Nakma noya choski nawi kuchuzu, yo mata chitoya. Kapatonga, chisa bijawongi chikatoko.
You'll need help to stay competitive. But the Republic does have enemies. They might be useful.
Mi pikasa na shura, va fapaji, wanda humpa, muira bampabura.
Imache, churon chica jiliska chanaga.
Chiliska tananga ime chaicho, ronchika.
A pleasure doing business with you, mighty Nemro.
Chiholagupa, aituta mishka.
Do bata jimoa tusawa, mikuna posta morulia.
Chipawa doloda muma.
Okay, let's go speak to Keeper. And in fact, actually, there you go. That is the end of the third episode. So, end of the third episode there. We didn't quite get to level 9, but I'm guessing by the time we finish talking to Keeper, we'll be level 9. So maybe one more episode should get us to level 10. So this brings us to the end of episode 3, as we went from level 6 to level 8, nearly level 9, very close to level 9. But we did gain ourselves a companion as well. So thank you all for watching. You've been watching The Ghost Owl, and I'll see you back for episode 4.